What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. It is Tuesday, August 20th. Tuesday, August 20th. We got 15 games in the MLB. It's going to be another quick video. Busy, doing a lot of stuff. Go through all the picks and predictions. Give you my final plays. I'll put the final plays in the comments below. Don't have them just yet. I'm still thinking about it. Then I'll give you a quick recap of yesterday's games. Get you in and out of here real quick. Let's get this started, all right? Here we go. We got the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the Miami Marlins. Rodriguez on the mound for the Diamondbacks. Cabrera on the mound for the Marlins. I'm leaning towards the Marlins to get the win, and I think it goes over 7.5. That'll be my lean for that game. Next game, Colorado Rockies taking on the Washington Nationals. You got Gomber on the mound for the Rockies. Hers on the mound for the Nationals. Over/under is 8. I'm leaning towards the Nationals to get the win, maybe win by more than 1.5 runs, and I'd say over 8. I think both teams put up quite a few runs. That'll be my lead. Next game, Cleveland Guardians taking on New York Yankees. Boyd on the mound for the Guardians. Gill on the mound for the Yankees. Over/under is 8.5. I'm leaning towards the Guardians to get the win straight up, and I say over 8.5. That's be my lean. Next game, Cincinnati Reds taking on Toronto Blue Jays. You got Spears on the mound for the Reds and Barrios on the mound for the Blue Jays. Over/under is 8.5. I'm leaning towards the Reds to maybe get a win today. Lean towards the Reds to win straight up, and I lean under 8.5. That's the way I lean. Next game, Baltimore Orioles taking on New York Mets. You got Kramer on the mound for the Orioles, Quintana on the mound for the Mets. Over/under is 8. I'm leaning towards the Mets to get a win today, and I'd say over 8. I think both teams can put up quite a few runs. Next game, Philadelphia Phillies taking on Atlanta Braves. Over/under is 8. You got Wheeler on the mound for the Phillies. Lopez on the mound for the Braves. I lean towards Philadelphia to get the win, maybe even by more than 1.5 runs, and I'd say it goes under 8. Under 8. That's the way I lean. Next game, Milwaukee Brewers taking on St. Louis Cardinals. Over/under is 7.5. Montas on the mound for the Brewers. Fetty on the mound for the Cardinals. I'm leaning towards the Cardinals to get a win today, and I'm leaning over 7.5. Montas gets hit up a lot. Fetty's pretty good on the mound for the Cardinals. I lean that way. Next game, Pittsburgh Pirates taking on Texas Rangers. You got Keller on the mound for the Pirates. Bradford on the mound for the Rangers. Over/under is 8. I lean towards the Pirates to get a win today, and I lean under 8. I think it's a low-scoring game. Keller's pretty solid on the mound, I believe. And if I remember correctly, Bradford, I can't remember if he's decent or not. I think he is. But that's the way I lean. Under 8, and Pirates get the win. Next game, Detroit Tigers taking on Chicago Cubs. Don't know who's on the mound yet for the Tigers. Assad's on the mound for the Cubs. I do lean towards the Cubs to get a win today, maybe by more than 1.5 runs. And I lean over 7.5. That's would be my leans. Next game, Boston Red Sox taking on the Houston Astros. You got Pivetta on the mound for the Red Sox. Blanco on the mound for the Astros. Over/under is 8.5. Yesterday's game was a good game. I think it was 5-4. Houston won. It was a tight game. It's a good game, though. This time I'll take the Red Sox to get a win today, and over 8.5. Next game, Los Angeles Angels taking on Kansas City Royals. Anderson on the mound for the Angels. Reagan's on the mound for the Royals. Over/under is 8. I'm taking the Angels to get a win today. That's the way I lean. Angels to get a win and under 8. Don't know if it's going to be a final play. We'll see. Next game, Tampa Bay Rays taking on the Oakland Athletics. You got Baz on the mound for the Rays. Estes on the mound for the Athletics. Over/under is 8. I think the Athletics can pull off a win today. I believe they lost yesterday, but I think they can win today. And I say under 8. That would be my lean. Next game, Minnesota Twins taking on the San Diego Padres. Over on the mound for the Twins. Perez on the mound for the Padres. I lean towards the Twins to get a win, and over 7.5. That would be my lean. Next game, Chicago White Sox taking on San Francisco Giants. Over/under 7.5. I think the White Sox might pull a win off today. They got Martin on the mound for White Sox, Ray on the mound for the Giants. I do think the White Sox pull off a win today, and over 7.5. That would be my lean. Last game of the night, Seattle Mariners taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Miller on the mound for the Mariners. Buehler on the mound for the Dodgers. Over/under is 8.5. I lean towards the Dodgers to get a win. winning straight up, and over 8.5. Probably won't be a final play. That's the way I lean, though. That's all the games for today. I don't have my final plays just yet. I'm still thinking about it. I'll put them in the comments below. Quick recap of yesterday's games. Went 6-0, guys. Got a sweep, 6-0, 6 wins, 0 losses. We'll take it. All right. Give me your picks, give me your plays, give me your thoughts. We'll see you in the next video. Peace.